Hello viewers, welcome to Core for Any. Flutter online glossary admin app inside. Today we need to see this here the product view model inside. We need to calling this here the nutrition add update delete. Need to show here and also need to product image. We need to add and delete show and then after product details API we need to calling here. First of all, now need to declare here the some API calls. Now need to go here and to add here already. First of all, need to add this here the product nutrition add API need to add here. Then after product nutrition updates, then after product nutrition delete, and after need to product related image you need to updates here the add new product image and product image deletes and product details API need to names are the writing here for the URLs. Now need to go inside the product view models and to declare here the some variables are the needs here. Now declares here the final product image is equal to need to set this here the list image models and now need to set here the array and to set here the OBS. Like this need to configurations are the needs for the image here. Now need to declare here the some API calls are the needs. We first need to write down here for the image. Select image, declares here another variables and now need to set here the types rx file rx underscore file question mark and to bracket inside set here the null like this set here for the adding updates here the add new image for needs these variables. Now need to save here. First of all need to write down here the API calls need to write here. Now need to copy here the multiparts API and also updates not its here updates. Now need to call here and to put this here for the image add set here the string and file. Now need to set here the old multiparts API and now need to set it. Now need to change this here the API calls need to write down here the product image add need to call here like this API need to set here and to clear this here no needs and to call this here the list API again so need to call this here to write down here. Then after so need to call here the another API for the deletes. Maybe here make mistakes for declaring here the name go definitions and to write down here the delete save here set here. Then after need to call this here the image delete. Now need to copy this API need to paste this here. Now need to write down here the image delete and now need to set here the API calls sv product image delete and now need to pass here the parameters and again need to get this here the list API we need to call this here like this settings are the needs here. Maybe we need to change here API not list need to needs here the detail API also same as here's like change and now need to create here the nutrition side update deletes API need to see. First of all need to declare here the API we set here the name as a need to set here nutritions add nutrition delete sv nutrition like this write down here and also need to call this here the detail APIs. Same as now need to call here the updates nutrition API and to write down new update. Like here's need to call this here the API. Again, now need to copy and to change this here the API calls and to write down here the add nutritions. Like this API calls. Now last ones need to call this here the get product details API into past years, and we need to write down here the product details API. Like the sets, remove these years no needs and to set here the data for the product. Now need to get here the response and to set this here the value for the specific product. Now need to go here and we need to modify here the this product details view models, and now need to set here save here. Now need to write down here final product. Now need to copy this value, set here the conditions like this set seals, and also need to write the final product detail object, and need to set here product details models. Need to set here product details models optionals, and to set here null. Like these configurations are the needs and to set here. Now need to go inside the details API and to configure this here the data. Need to write down here the self dot. Need to write down here the product details object is equal to need to write down here request object and to pass this here the payload and to set this here the value as map and to parse here product models objections and to pass this parse. We need to need this here dots. Now need to fix this here the issue and to set this here. Now need to write down here the product nutrition list value is equal to need to write down here the here the books is is equal to write down spell and to years. Now need to pass here the payloads and now need to set here payload pass here the key and to write down here nutrition list as need to get this here the list blank array and now need to mirror here and to convert into the models need to write here nutrition model from JSONs and to pass this here to and to write here to string to list response. Same as now need to set here the product image. Now need to copy to paste this here and now set here product image to check here the variable name product images this and now need to set here image model. Like these configurations are the needs and to set this here for details. Now need to call this here the product details API. Need to calls first of all need to write down here the actions for the open here the details. Void action open detail and need to pass product mode object like this past years. First of all, now need to create here the blank here. Self need to write down here the product nutrition array list. You need to value set here the blank. Then after product image value is equal to set here blank and also need to set here the product details value. You need to set here null. Like these configurations are the needs for the openings and now need to select here the product objects need to set here is equal to correct with the objects and assigns dot practice. Now need to sets and now then up all this here the API for the details and to pass this here the parameters we need to pass with product type and to write down here the object value ports we need to set this here the product ID question mark string that is semicolons like this write down and to save the CS. Now we need to call this here the API. It's now to copy here pass this here option action for active search and now call actions details. Okay, set here now copy and to calls against the edit image changing here the image like this configurations we need to needs here. Now another actions we need to write down here for the nutrition set sections need to set here. Write down here void action add nutrition. Right. So now first we check this here the value of the details. Need to check this here the initialize or not. If not initialize, then to check here the return nulls and to show this here the message if value equal to null. Now need to write down here open snake bars and to invalid or ID is missing. Like this need to return here the message for the add nutritions. Now need to set here the add value. Need to set here copy here paste this here. Also need to write down here the some declarations are the needs nutritions yep, and nutrition. Like these two text fields need to define and to use here for these actions. Need to write down here the txt nutrition names. Please enter product nutrition's name. Now need to copy against to paste this here dot value dot text is empty like this. Now against copy paste this here and to write down here the txt value and that is here nutrition's value like this set here and need to call this here the API add nutritions and to pass this here the parameters. First of all, need to set this here the product ID. Now need to copy here, paste this here. Now need to change this here product details. Image now need to set here the text fields. Need to set here the nutrition's name colon txt nutrition name dot value dot text select down image now need to copy and to paste this here now need to set here the value txt nutrition's value and like this setting here save here. Now same as need to copy here the edit and write down here the another actions for the edit actions. So actions nutrition model like this sets and to configure this here the model's value. Select nutritions equal to need to write down here the RX nutrition models and need to consider the models and like this configures now need to select and to use this here the edit actions need to set here first of all this object dot. Now also need to set this here the txt nutritions names values dot text is equal to set here object dot nutrition name same as txt nutritions value values text object nutritions value like this configurations are ends also need to opening here the screen copy here and to paste this here for the UI. Now need to call this here the detections nutrition. Now need to check this nutritions select nutrition object equal to null nutrition ID is null ID is missing like this returns here the message and to write down here the API update nutritions and to call here select nutrition object. Now paste this here and to set this here the nutrition ID like these configurations are the need for the and now need to same as need to create here the delete need to call here API region. Now need to announce the nutritions models and now need to pass this here the nutrition like these configurations are the needs and to setting for the nutritions delete. Now need to call this here the actions for the image need to call here copy here and need to paste it for the image add actions here product ID are missing image select image values equal null and please select product image select product image here not now need to pass here the parameters and to call this here the API image add and to pass here the image brackets inside set here the image to pass this here the value selected image dot value experimental science also here the parameters and also done. This calls and to set this years. Image need to nutritions add inside like these functions. Provide it done. Provide all done and also write years. It done. Image need to write down here the objects. Provide callback. It done. Write down it done and also need two objects inside. And now need to write years. It done. For this. Now need to creating here the delete image actions need to develop here. Now need to set your actions. Image delete to set the image model and now need to write down here the img and product ID also need to pass API change here API image delete like this calls need to needs here also need to call add here parameters like this sets are the needs configurations are. If you like this video, please give the thumbs up. If you're new user, so please subscribe my channels and press the notification bell icon. You can get every new video notifications and awesome content. If you have any questions, so please write down the comment sections. I will help you and sort out your issue. Everyone have a nice day. Goodbye and take care.